Yeah, shout out, Ant. Yo, what's going on? We are live. This is pretty dope. Hold on, let me go big screen on this. See if you guys can hear me. Okay. Yeah, shout out, Ant. That's hilarious. All right, let's go. Let's go in the chats and let's just go crazy real quick. This is the first time using Webinar Jam. There's a lot of cool features with it. A lot of amazing things you guys can, go ahead and do. And it's going to be amazing for coaching, for trainings, for education, for slideshows, for PowerPoints, for polls, for offers. This is pretty dope. I want you guys to light up the chat in WhatsApp and light up the chat in this chat. These are all recorded as well, and you can replay them as many times as you want. It was definitely my fault. If it wasn't for Anthony, I'd be cooked. I didn't press run the live call. I don't know what I was doing. So that's pretty dope. So let's give it a few more minutes. I know some people are having trouble logging in. Let's just go into WhatsApp, let everybody know we're on. I got notes for you guys. I got information. I'm excited about what's about to come. I got notes for days. I've been working on this for a couple hours. I don't know about y'all, but I'm liking this better than Zoom. Let's go. We got people registering crazy. 50 plus people registered. I started working on this a couple hours ago. I'm ready to go. I have to come correct. We're in the new house. Anthony, yeah, I'm gonna say what up. Pull up.
What's going on?
And we could take it to the office. I don't know. Too much. Want to go to the office? We're good here, right? But I'm going to give it like another minute or two. If it does log out, I'm able to just go right back in. Let me see. It's timing the webinar. So it's pretty dope. It's only been 2 minutes. I'm going to give another 2 minutes. I have 60 minutes timed. I'm trying this out. Obviously, eventually, I'm going to upload to the unlimited. There's 56 people registered. 30 people are on, which is pretty dope. And we're going to go start in a couple minutes. This is pretty dope. Let me see. Support, you can't get on. There's a way to do this. 1 second. Why doesn't it work? Try filling out the link again. I appreciate you guys. While those of you guys that are waiting, can we just drop one thing you're grateful for? I'm grateful for you guys. I miss you guys. It's been a couple months. Been working on systems, automations, AIs. Honestly, letting Anthony, Lex, Blaze, and Jay run the show as well. It's been amazing to watch. I'm gonna drop this link again. So shout out to them for giving me time to go build and stuff in the back end. I don't know why this isn't working. The link is right here. So I'm wondering if I can send 35 around out of 57. Let me see if you might have to re-register. It sends you an auto text. So you should be good. And I know there's a way to send you another link. Give me 1 second. One second. I'm going to send a link. I'm going to send a link right now, actually right here. This will get you right in. Let me just email this to myself. All right, 38 people on. Okay, 59 registered. We're going crazy. Give me 1 second. I just emailed myself. I'm going to send a direct link to a few people that can't get in, and we will go ahead and get started. 1 second. I was guessing 50 people are going to show up. That was just my guess. We're at 43. Give me 1 second. Here we go. I'm going to send a direct link. Direct link. You should be good to go. All right, perfect, guys. I sent a direct link in the WhatsApp. That's a direct backdoor link that makes you go and puts you right on the call. You don't have to register. Let's see. I want to see. This is pretty dope. The quality is amazing. I see. Grateful for another 24 hours. Excited for the new updates. Way better. This Zoom is better than. Okay. Wow, I'm excited. And it looks like Anthony's grateful. Just some emojis in there. Let's go. Hopefully that worked so we can start. This is going to be dope. All right, we're good. Let's go. We are in. First of all, let's just drop some CEOs in the chat. We're back. 62 registered, 44 on the call. It's fair to say 45 on the call now. It's fair to say we're back. CEO Academy, I want you guys to understand this is a journey. This is a startup. This is stuff that takes time. Just like some of you guys are in your business and you might hit a wall right now. You might have hit like, what do I do next? Or I already learned this part. How can I maneuver through the next steps and the next challenges? CEO Academy goes through the same thing you guys go through, but on a huge scale. You know, we have over 4,000 clients, over 500-600 franchises. Some work for a couple months, take a break, come back, perfectly fine, but they're still part of the community. Everything takes time. Sometimes you got to take 2 steps back to take 10 steps forward. That's exactly what we did. I missed you guys. I'm like, you know what? We're going to cook up. I missed you guys definitely. I'm excited to share what I've been learning, what I've been up to, what I've been doing. One thing you can never do is count me out. Another thing you can never do is think I'm not working. I'm always working behind the scenes, always working on systems, always taking phone calls. And on top of that, just trying to find ways to make things better for myself, for the community, for people that want to be near me, next to me. And I was like, wait, something's missing. Something, I don't know if it's the energy. Something was a little off. Drop a 1 in the chat. The energy was a little off. Maybe we are all going through a lot of things. Drop a 1 in the chat. The energy was a little off for the last couple months. I could tell you I thought it was. And it's okay. It's okay. The energy's a little off. Maybe we weren't moving as a collective and we were all moving in separate ways, which made it hard for us to all grow at the same time. And I think that it's business and it happens and it's part of the game. And it's really just about a lot of ones. Damn, let me just hang up. I shouldn't have said that. Really, it's part of the game. It's part of business. It's how you're able to adapt. But let me go to my notes so I can just let you guys kind of go off of that. Energy. So energy is very important. If you guys know me by now, I start my calls with some energy, with some mindset, and then I'm going to go right into the training. So and I'm going off my notes as well. So what I learned in the past couple months from watching from a different lens, from being able to study Jay, study Anthony, study Lex, study Blaze, study the community, study the energy, the up and downs. It's like literally a roller coaster. And guess what that main denominator is? It's all energy. So think about this like a basketball team. If I'm in the game and we have our starting 5 and I get injured, the only way the team stays in the game is if Anthony and the other people pick up the slack, the energy, and the results. So sometimes you have to take a step back to see what it looks like without you being in the picture. And I had to take a step back to see, okay, I'm in the back end. Now you guys didn't feel that energy. You know, I'm working on different systems. Now you might not get to see, because you haven't spoke to me in a couple weeks, couple months, exactly what I've been working on. So now that I'm back, it's like now you get to live through me on what I'm working on next. Now you get to hear from me directly what are the next things launching. What I learned too, it's a team effort. It's a team game for all of us. Everybody's their own boss. Who's to say that Lorraine can't wake up tomorrow and fire up the community? Energy. So think about this as you're going through these calls. Your energy, what does it look like, and how accountable are you holding yourself to the energy you're providing to yourself and the people around you? The people around you are the community. The people around you are your credit clients. The people around you are your family members, your friends, when you're traveling. What does your energy look like? And I've noticed every time my bank has been low, the only thing that got me out of it was my energy. Drop a 1 in the chat if you agree with that. Every time I've been low in my bank account, it didn't take me any more money to get it back up. It took me energy. I had to go back up the roller coaster. What am I doing? Let me get organized. In the last 48 hours, I've gone through all my banks, all my subscriptions, all my unnecessary subscriptions that I don't need, that are paying me nothing. I got rid of them. I organized my life. I organized my mind. I organized what I want to do. I organized my taxes. I organized my personal and business life, and I separated them. I got 2 phones now. Not going to lie to you guys. Nobody has this phone number. I got a new phone. I'm separating my life. Just like we have an SSN and an EIN, this is what this is. Everybody in CEO Academy has this phone number. Nobody in CEO Academy has this phone number. And I separated my life because I realized that everything I was doing was business. And then I was trying to memorize everything and not write it down. So energy is very important. Understand that that plays a huge factor in your life. Cordell, we missed you. I think it's very important to understand that. I want you guys to write this down. Fun equals later. I'm pretty sure nobody on this call is exactly where they want to be, where they can have all the fun in the world. So fun equals later. I wrote this down to remind myself that there's no reason that I should be having extra fun right now. There's no reason I should be celebrating extra right now. There's no reason that I should be doing these things because it's year 5 in business and I had old results. What I did last year is old results. What I did the year before, old results. What I did the year before that, same thing. So I was telling Anthony today, actually before this call, it's like I went from playing basketball one-on-one, but now I'm in year 5 and I'm getting double teamed. And I'm still expected to drop 30 points a game. I'm still expected to win games. I'm still expected to execute. I'm still expected to get results. And I'm still expected to lead, to show you guys, yo, if you do this, this can happen. If you avoid that, you won't fall into that L. You won't fall into that mistake. You won't fall into that trap. So have fun later. Are you motivated or are you disciplined? When you are disciplined, it's not fun. Going to the gym every single day is not fun. Waking up and getting on these calls every day is not fun. Following up with your credit clients when you're just trying to enjoy the Super Bowl is not fun. But I would suggest you take motivation and just throw it out the window and focus on discipline. How disciplined and how long can you stay disciplined to get to where you want to go? Like, it's literally a science. How long can you stay disciplined? How long can you say, okay, enough's enough, but I'm going to keep going? The last 3 days, I even forgot to write down how much I was grateful for. Am I really grateful if I'm not writing it down? So the little things, staying organized. I wrote down a couple things I was grateful for. You know, I'm grateful for my family. I'm grateful for my community. I'm grateful for my relationship. I'm grateful for another 24 hours to win. And I'm grateful for my health. It's one thing thinking about what you're grateful for and then writing it down and knowing what you're grateful for. When you know what you're grateful for, it takes no money to stay in flow. So this is for Cordell. Drop flow in the chat. Flow. Drop flow in the chat.
You guys say it like Cordell. Flow.
This is for Cordell. Flow. Drop flow in the chat. I want you guys to flow state through quarter 1 and let that carry you through this whole year. You're in this community, of course, and I want to let you guys know, like, I'm not a babysitter. I'm not someone that's a micromanager. I'm not going to hold you back ever, and I'm not going to basically stop you. I want you guys to fly. I want you guys to fly in business, fly in your life, fly in everything you're doing. But I want to teach you guys there's levels to flying. There's levels to flying. Not everybody flies a jet. Not every pilot knows how to, it's levels to flying. So I want you guys to know that just because you're learning something new with us within the community, stop trying to master 8 things. You know what I want you guys to master? I want you guys to write this down. 10K, 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 10K. You guys are trying to master 8. Because I've been paying attention. I've been watching a lot of this in the back. I had time to watch. Before I was just sale, launch. Now I was watching. Some of you guys are getting so much quick success that you think it's okay to go launch something else and go be a part of this and be a part of that and be a part of this. Now you're in 4 different situations putting 25% in each. And now you're wondering why you're burnt out. Now you're wondering why you don't have enough motivation to go follow up. Now you're wondering why one business is not making 10K a month because 4 businesses are making 1,000 a month. So I want you guys to focus on hitting 10,000 in a month. There's no better way to do it than your last name. Everybody here has an LLC. Everybody here has their own brand. About 52 people. Everybody here can the sky's the limit for your business, but it starts with how serious you're taking yourself. And then as a CEO, skill sets. Think about this like a basketball team. Some of us are good at shooting. Some of us are great passers. Some of us are good at rebounding. Some of us are great at defense. Some of us are good at multiple things. And then there's only a couple Steph Currys on a basketball team. So if we think of this community like a basketball team, how many games could we win this year? If Terrell's the best at websites, if this person's the best at that, why don't we double down on our strengths and delegate our weaknesses? So many of us are trying to be elite at everything. I stopped doing that 3 years ago. There's people in here that are probably better than me at posting in this chat. There's people in here that are probably at this point more educated than me. I know Cordell's trying to be way more educated than me. He's just trying to take over. I'm not trying to be better than you guys. I'm trying to be the best I can be and double down on what I'm great at, and I'm going to delegate the rest. If you watch memes and you watch these motivational things on YouTube and you watch all these podcasts and you're doing personal development and you're reading these books, it literally says the same message across the board. Like, do what you're great at, delegate the rest. Delegation saves you time. If you're saving 8 hours a week, you can go put that 8 hours into your business on what you're good at. So that's very important to understand skill sets. You have to be self-aware of yourself and who you are to know what you're good at. And if you don't know what you're good at, that's when you book a call. That's when you say, hey, Anthony, I'm pretty good at a couple of things. I just don't know what I'm best at. Can you tell me from what you see what I'm best at? Because I want to focus on that. And then always keep learning. That's what I got for the mindset part. And then understand to follow up. And I got a little creative with the word follow up today. Not follow up like you're following up with the clients, but how are you following up with your life? How are you following up with your bills? How are you following up with your family? How are you following up with the people that you haven't spoke to in 6 months? How are you following up with the things that matter to you instead of just being upset every single week because your bank account's not where it needs to be? If you notice that it's not changing, you have to change something. You're going to keep making the same mistakes mentally until you would say, okay, enough's enough. I had a lot of money this week. Second week, I lost it. Third week, I had a lot. Fourth week, I was still struggling. What are you doing differently mentally to keep you sane to want to keep working? I had a call with somebody, and they just said, I'm working here. I'm doing this. I'm doing that. And I'm just getting kind of burnt out. Now drop a 2 in the chat. In the last 90 days, if you've been burnt out, you felt overwhelmed, if you felt like, damn, this is crazy. This is really what entrepreneurship is. Damn, this is really what owning your own business is. Damn, like this is really what it takes to get to the next level. Like that's how it should feel. Drop some 2s in the chat if you felt overwhelmed in the past 90 days of just life hitting, personal life hitting, relationship hitting, and guess what? Your business taking a hit while all the other things are just kind of like confused about. That means you're leveling up, but guess what? You're only going to get paid of equivalent to how much stress you can handle. If you can't handle all this stress, you're not making 10K a month. Remember, you wrote down that 10K, write that down, believe it, see it, study it, and get it done. You're not going to make 10K a month if you can't deal with $10,000 worth of problems. I know you guys see the email supports. There's been 18,000. Shout out CEO Academy real quick. There's been 18,000 tickets submitted in the past 6 months. Some of you guys don't have to worry about tickets. So to you, you might look at that like, damn. To me, it's like that's a good problem and it's a solution I want to keep solving. Like, I want more tickets. So it's like, think about this like any other corporation. There's companies that you have to wait on hold for 3 days. There's companies that aren't open on the weekends and will hit you with a chat bot on Monday. Like, we have more live communication than most companies even offer. Most companies are just fully automated. When's the last time you got to talk to Coinbase? When's the last time you got to talk to Nike? When's the last time you got to talk to Apple? I mean, I saw Anthony trying to do automations and systems and CRMs, and he was getting pissed off because he couldn't figure it out. And he was trying to talk to Google. You think Google picked up the phone? He was like, F this. He had to literally go through loops and go through 8 different links just to get to the solution. My goal is to always make the solution a lot faster, a lot more convenient. And it might not always seem like that, but that's always my goal. And for you guys, if you see something in the community, if you see something that we can make better, a good business partner would say, hey, Jarrell, I think I found a solution. So I told Anthony in 2024, I don't know about y'all, but if you're not bringing me a paycheck or a solution, we're not in business. If you can't bring me a paycheck or a solution, we're not in business. And I want you guys to hold me to the same standard. If I can't bring you a solution, then what are we talking about? So that's that. Wanted to get that out the way. I haven't talked to you guys in a bit, and it's kind of crazy that I just put this out today, and there's 66 people registered, 54 people on the call. It's kind of dope. Kind of dope. We just got to keep the energy up and just help each other win. It's not easy winning by yourself. So that was the mindset part. Still got some time. You guys know. If you know, I could talk about mindset for 10 hours. So what I wanted to go over real quick, just a quick refresher. And I'll go over the schedule first. Let me just get it down real quick. So I wanted to switch it up. I wanted to just switch up the whole psychology, the whole brains behind CEO Academy in the sense of how we run it. So we run more on systems and not depend on people. If we can depend on the system, then we don't have to depend on each other 24/7. If you have to depend on one person too much, that's setting yourself up for failure. So let me know. I'm going to break this down. You guys let me know what you guys think. So our old schedule was Monday, onboarding, Wednesday, sales, Friday, Q&A, Sunday, VIP call. So I was like, you know what? I think it's time to let everybody fly. I've seen the first stage from all you guys, the first fly stage. Now you're a little higher in the sky. Now it's time to take it to the next level, and the only way to let you get there is to let you fly a little bit more. So I was thinking Monday is going to be education, but we're going to break it down into topics. For example, today was just an overview, technically credit education overview. So Monday is going to be credit education on one Monday. Next Monday will be business structure. Think about this. Showing you how to make an LLC live. On this webinar, everything's recorded. Showing you how to make an LLC. Showing you how to make a Stripe. Showing you how to do these things live. It's recorded. You can go back and forth and watch this video all day long until you figure it out. Obviously, we're always going to have the do it for you option, but it's just not free. It takes time. So that's what we charge for. Setup fees, this, that is time. It's not that we want to charge you. It's just like we're going to teach you how to do it yourself, or you can say, hey, Jarrell, you know what? I have a couple $100. I really don't feel like making my LLC. I want to make sure it's made right. You guys do it. So credit education on one Monday. The following Monday, we're going to do business structure and just get that, engraved in your guys' head. The next Monday, I want you guys to drop some hearts for my boy, Anthony. If you guys seen the amount of work I've seen him put in with my own eyes, I'm like, bro, you're outworking me the last couple months. I'm like, that stops today. Today. The third Monday, we're doing systems and automation. Imagine if you had Anthony showing CRMs, showing automation, showing workflows, showing how quick he moves. I promise you guys, you can go to the same CRM, the same website, and you're not going to do it like him right now. He's putting reps, thousands and thousands of, probably thousands of hours at this point. Another thing too, just a couple months ago, 4 months ago, he lost his job and he had a choice to make. Fly back home. Think about the sacrifice. Fly back home and go get a job, or take the risk to stay with me. Now we just bought a $700,000 crib. Let me show y'all the living room real quick. Anthony, say what out though.
Yo, what's going on?
Look at this. This is just the living room. We just got it painted already. Hold up. Let me turn the lights on real quick. You guys are part of the fam, right? Might as well show y'all. This is just the living room, with the little fire spot. It's 4 bedrooms, 4 bath, 5,000 square feet. I have to call Anthony now. You know, I'm upstairs and I'd be like, yo, where you at? I had to call him because I'm not about to walk down 3 flights of stairs and see where he's at. But it goes to show you guys sacrifice. He literally made a decision that he was going to change his life. He didn't say it was going to be easy. He didn't say, well, Jarrell, since I'm living with you, you owe me something now. It was like, damn, I'm living with you. I have to work now. Like, you might feel weird, you know, if I'm out working you from a Zoom call, but imagine if you were with me for a month. I mean, you got Cordell that came to the house, and he had to work. I didn't even see Cordell in the loft. Now we're literally basically in a mansion. And it's like, it goes to show the growth of certain people. He didn't expect a handout. He said, let me go add value to what Jarrell's doing because I know he's going to notice what I'm good at. Director of IT, runs his own company, just landed a huge partnership for a company that wants to give him all his business, a company that has 3,000 clients that they want Anthony to service the clients. You can go get 100 affiliates or you can go get one big company and service all their clients. That's what Anthony did, and Anthony knows how to run the automations. So think about it. He's already eating. He created their systems. It's insane. He's also been able to do, you know, other amazing things within his business, build sales teams, get better at sales. Anthony never did sales before working with me, and he's closed multiple express deals, over 15, 20 franchises, VIP, without me even getting on the phone to say hello. That's what I want everybody to be able to do. Now, could we say, yes, Anthony's there because he is next to me? That's part of it, but he earned getting next to me, and he took the risk to get next to me. He didn't just look at it as a handout. He took the risk. So some of you guys want proximity, but you're not ready for proximity yet if your work ethic's not insane. Like, it has to just come from you. You have to be sickening work ethic, stay up all night, go to bed late, wake up early. It gets fun when you make this fun. Your business with your last name on it shouldn't be that annoying. Do you want to work for yourself or do you want to go punch in somewhere else when they tell you what to do, when to punch in, when to punch out, when to take a lunch break? That's cool. That's a good place to start, but not a good place to stay. So just wanted to do a quick shout out to Anthony. Been seeing amazing things, and I don't even tell him good job, and he lives right next to me. When's the last time I told you good job? I don't just tell people, yo, good job, Anthony. If I tell Anthony good job, he's going to stop working. I'm going to go pass out. He's up till 4 a.m. working for systems for CEO Academy. And now he's doing it so subconscious. I can't even, like, what I want to show you guys on this call is actually insane. Like, at the end of the call, hopefully we can get it, you know, cooked up. It's actually insane. I'm going to let Anthony talk on that. Super insane. So that's the third Monday. The fourth Monday, we're going to be doing credit growth and trade lines. So now let's talk about that. Monday after Monday after Monday after Monday, you got straight knowledge. And the only way you lose is if you don't get on the call. And the only way, oh yeah, Justin, what's good? I thought that was somebody else. Yo, shout out Jay. What's good, baby? I thought you were on another call. 16-hour shifts. Another shout out real quick before I go on to the rest of the schedule is I just want to give a huge shout out. These are two people. I don't know. Nobody tells me good job every day. I have a very tough time mentoring somebody, helping them level up, and then telling them good job. It's just, I don't know. It sounds crazy, but it's like, shout out Jay. You know, I was able to take a step back because of him. I was able to take a full step back from my life, business, and able to go run around, launch multiple companies, do all these things because of, you know, the exec team. And Jay was willing to step up as a CEO. And he was, who knows, what if he never ran a company like this before? He worked corporate. What if he never did this before? He took a risk. So he took a risk to go ahead and do this. And look, I would say he did a pretty good job. Drop some hundreds in the chat if you think Jay did a pretty good job first time being CEO for people he didn't really know and came in as a resource to help. He didn't come into this as, yo, I'm going to be the CEO one day overnight for Jarrell. So he came in, did what he had to do, held himself accountable, held me and Anthony accountable. I mean, Jay must have yelled at me and Anthony probably every week. Can we get on the call? Can we get on Zoom? Can you guys just give me 4 hours of your night? I'm just like, 4 hours? I have shit to do tonight. So it's like his accountability and his OCD actually works insane in business for certain things. And now we have that relationship when we just tell each other how it is. Yo, bro, I'm good on that. Or now it's like I have to call Jay, like, yo, Ray, hey, hear me out. I'm trying to launch something. Just hear me out real quick. Don't say nothing. Let me do the whole launch. Let me explain it to you, break down all the angles, put the puzzle together, and then you tell me what you think. So now we're getting better at that. And now, like, look at the beautiful schedule we just made off of 4 months of game planning and trying to figure it out. We could have quit a long time ago. Now we have amazing education. We're going to be doing amazing education on those 4 weeks, and we're going to mix it up so it's not the same topic. It's going to be education. You have to hop on the call to see the topic for the most part. But it's going to be credit education, business structure, systems and automations, credit growth, and trade lines. Now, that saves us time. That saves you guys time. It saves everybody time. So if you show up to the call, you're going to get results. If you skip the call, you're missing on education. So that's the catch. Wednesday, I don't know if you guys are ready for this. Wednesday, we got Jarrell and Blaze. I don't know why I just spoke about myself like it's third person. So we got Jarrell and Blaze running sales calls every Wednesday, and we're going to do the same thing we do for education, but for sales. So Wednesday, we're going to be doing, let me just get this going. Social media and mindset on Wednesday. The next Wednesday, we're going to do scripts and follow-ups. The following Wednesday, we're going to do objections, organization, and schedule. And the fourth Wednesday, we're going to do building a sales team and role play. Let me know what you guys think about that. For sure. Let me know what you guys think about that. That's the next. Jay, I cannot add you as a speaker. I have to upgrade this thing right here. Wow, 68 people registered. Let me know what you guys think about that. That's the sale. That's going to be for sales. I want to get the feedback. These are all being recorded. It's going to be lit. So that's for sales. That's going to be mixing it up and going right into the point. High-level sales, social media, a little bit about scripts and follow-up, sticking to our blueprint, sticking to our game plan, and sticking to what we've taught, what we've got results with, and not really doing much else. And then this is a bonus. I'm going to take a poll on this one. This was Jay's idea. I'm going to add a poll right now on this call. This is a yes or no. This is a yes or no. This is going to be, I'm going to drop it right now in the chat. And please hear me out before you just vote. Let me see. Publish. Look how dope this is. I just did a poll. So Jay was thinking, hey, guess what? Startups, we got to drive traffic. So what if every single Friday, this is not like a call like, oh, you have to hop on. This is Friday optional opportunity call where I'll run an opportunity call, me, Jay, Anthony, whatever it is, an opportunity call to expose anybody to CR Academy. And you guys can get your people on. We'll do a presentation. If they log in, guess what? You get paid just to bring a CEO to the community. And that drives traffic, that drives revenue, that drives volume. You never know the next person you can meet that's better at you than what you do. You never know the next person you meet that's amazing at sales and marketing, TikTok, music, YouTube. You never know when you run into that person. You can see the poll on your side. And that's just to keep it fun and not have to stress, hey, I didn't get Jarrell on a one-on-one or this or that. Just send them to the call. If they don't get started, it's not a big deal. But it's a streamlined way to save everybody time and have a system. And we do it for everything. Friday will be like a freestyle. Opportunity call, and we'll just go from there and kind of build off of it. But if we have an opportunity call and 8 new, like let's just say, if you don't have a prospect, you don't got to get on the call. If you just want to get on the call to see how it runs, that's cool, but we're going to record it and give it to you. So I would say don't even waste your time on Friday if you don't have a prospect that wants a franchise or wants something to do with CR Academy. Go work on your business. Go enjoy your personal development. Go enjoy your Friday night. Go do what you need to do to get mentally ready for the next level, but don't waste your time on Friday if you don't have a prospect. And I'm not begging you to bring somebody there, but it's better than booking us randomly one-on-one. Hey, the next call we have to talk about what we do is actually on Friday. If you have a huge client that makes 6 figures and up, you can put me on the phone. That's the new rule. Let me know if that's fair. If they don't make 6 figures, don't put Jarrell on the phone. They have to wait till the opportunity call. Is that fair? Let's just drop in the chat. I want to see if it's fair, if that makes sense. If they don't make 6 figures and are highly work ethic people, send them to the call. I can't do a one-on-one to beg somebody to work. That's just wasting all our time. And it's actually wasting your guys' time to put me on the call with somebody for 30 minutes. I don't know. I'd say 100K minimum a year. 50K, Dre, 50K? Nah, 100K a year. If you make 100K a year and you really truly believe in that person, you want to put me on a one-on-one, I'll go close it for you. Jay will go close it for you. Anthony will go close it for you. If they don't make 6 figures, please don't put the exec team on a call. It's more of it's not that we're better than anybody else. It's more of a standard thing. Why do they get to just cut to us when you guys had to earn getting close to us? And some of you guys are surpassing us in many different categories. So it's like, let them go to the call. If you have Bob on Wednesday night and he really wants to do CEO Academy, why can't he wait till Friday? Hop on the call, see the whole thing, see the whole visual, see the whole breakdown, see the ups, the downs, the good, the bad. And then and if you book Justin, all he wants is a Celsius, which is cool. I just want you. I don't want nothing. For me personally, I just want someone to get me on the phone with somebody that's hungry and is in their bag or wants to be in their bag. That's it. That's Friday. Optional Friday op call. And then Sunday, I just wanted to let you guys know, Sunday, this is not CEO Academy specifically. This is my next part of my brand. I'm actually launching and working on Mejia Matrix. I've been going through the Andrew Tate stuff with Anthony and breaking a lot of things down. I'm going to be launching Mejia Matrix for my personal brand. Has nothing to do with CEO Academy, but I'm going to be selling out of my brand, selling from what I have to offer in one website, one platform with all my services and all my LLCs. So I wanted to do a Sunday call for all communities, free game about whatever I want to talk about on Sunday, getting ready for the week. When I'm in flow, I'm working from 5 to 10 every Sunday, and it keeps me in that mode. So I'm holding myself accountable Sunday, 8 p.m. Every other call is at 7:30. This call Sunday's at 8. And it's just going to be planning the week, getting ready for the week, going over some things that I'm learning, maybe throwing some stuff in about real estate, investing, credit. Like, some of you guys want mentorship from me. You can get this on this call for free. All you have to do is show up to the call. And I'm going to give the game away to build my brand. And that's what's going to take the brand to the next level, and things like that. So that's going to be Sunday, working on, some roles and things. And really, I'm looking for the next hitters. I'm looking for the next sharks. I'm paying attention very closely. I want you guys to drop some sharks in the chat. You guys are all sharks in your own way, even if you don't realize it. And if you're not a shark yet, quote unquote, we're going to turn you into a shark with these new trainings on Mondays, with these new trainings on Wednesdays, seeing how we operate on this opportunity call on Fridays. Would you still be able to put? Would we still be able to put you in group chats to close sales? Of course. I mean, at the end of the day, until I build a system for that, we might build it overnight. We might build it in a week or two. Until we build a system to have it so we don't let customers walk, let us give you an update on that on these next couple webinars. But for now, yeah, it has to do with credit repair. Still put me in a group chat. I'll close it for you. And I actually recommend that because a lot of you guys are letting sales walk and then you're getting discouraged. You're not trying to put me on the phone. I see the same names putting me on the phones. I see the same names putting me in group chats. I see the same names booking Anthony. You're not going to see the true value of what we have to offer if you keep trying to do it by yourself. Like, I've never paid for mentorship and then tried doing it by myself. I've never tried that. If I paid for mentorship, if I paid Kobe Bryant to teach me how to shoot free throws, you best believe I'm on Kobe Bryant's hip. How did you shoot that? Why did you shoot that way? Why did you have 30 last game? Why did you have 40 the game before? Why are you doing what you're doing? Just like Anthony and Jay have asked me millions of questions to the point where they don't have to even ask me anymore. They know really how I move. They don't have to. They're studied how I move. They know how I move. So now they're kind of just, they should be able to level up way faster than how long it took me just off paying attention. So if you pay attention, you get paid. I think that's important to also pay attention. Sometimes my mentorship, and I tell people all the time, I might not be the best mentor. I might not have the best social media. I might not have the best books out. I might not have all the education. I might not have it all figured out. But one thing that I can bet on, other than most mentors, is that I will show up for you. I will find you a solution. I will take time out of my day. There's other mentors that are making what I'm making, or even in my position, won't even answer your text. So that's the difference I pride myself in, is showing up, being available, getting creative, and just really teaching how to move through life. And a lot of people don't really teach that. I'm teaching you guys how to move through life, and you have a business attached. Your business is your backpack. I'm teaching you how to move through life, move through the L's, move through taking certain risks, move through believing in yourself. All the things that people aren't teaching you is what I love to teach, and it's what I do. So it's gotten me results so far. So I don't think I'm going to stop doing it. That's that for that. And then just a quick breakdown for those of you that could be brand new. Just going to break this down just as a quick refresher. Just while I'm here, 5 factors of credit. I want to break this down. A lot of you guys know it, but I want to break it down and teach you guys how to kind of leverage it. So 5 factors of credit. You have payment history. And I want you guys to think about your own personal credit score as I'm reading these things out. 5 factors of credit. You have payment history, 35%. You have amounts owed, 30%. You have length of your credit history, 15%. Credit mix, 10%. And any new credit, 10%. So you got to look at your credit score like a report card. If you have a 98% payment history, that's not 100. That 2% hurts you more than you think. If you have a 97%, 96%, it's an A in real life. It's an A in school, but it's not going to be an A if you want Jay or anyone else to get you $150K in funding. It's not going to work like that. So payment history is very important. What I tell people is like this. We all agree that we've gone through it the last 3 months or the last 6 months or the last year. Don't let going through it stop you from paying the minimums. Don't let going through it stop you from saying, fuck it, I've done that. Don't go through it so much to the point where you're not working and you're saying, fuck everything. You're going to pay for it later. So if you just tell yourself, no matter what, I don't care if all my cards are maxed out. This too shall pass. This is not going to be maxed out in 3 months. Let me just pay the minimums and get back on my feet. Set the new foundation, and then go attack my credit cards again. Very important. Keep your utilization down. Use your credit card like a debit card and pay it back to zero every single month. Pay it back to zero until you master paying it back every cycle. When you master that, you can play with fire a little bit. You can max out your card and pay it back to 5%, 8%, 9% when you master that. If you can't master going from a $1,000 credit card and paying it back to zero in 30 days, there's 2 things I would tell you as your friend and as your mentor. 1, you're not working hard enough, and 2, you're not being self-aware about what you're spending. If you can't spend $1,000 and pay it back in 30 days, why'd you spend $1,000? If you had it on your debit card, you wouldn't have the chance to use it if you didn't have the money. Treat your credit card like a debit card and pay it back to zero every month. What's the benefit? Security. What's the benefit? You get points back. What's the benefit? You get to build good habits. What's the benefit? You get to buy yourself time. I love buying myself time. Credit buys you time. A lot of people are looking for shortcuts. You're not getting a shortcut with credit. You're buying yourself time. You still got to put in the work. And actually, 9 times out of 10, you probably got to work a little bit harder if you want to buy yourself more time. The more time I buy myself, the harder I have to work to condense the time frames to pay back the credit cards, if that makes sense. And then credit mix. Don't think you can have Discover One for all of 2024 and then go to Jay and say, I want 250 grand in funding. Credit mix. It's a report card. I need you to have an A in science, and I need you to have an A in chemistry, and I need you to have an A in the other class too. I need you to have an A across the board so the bank says, okay, Bank of America, I like you. Chase, I like you too. You need multiple banks wanting to give you money. If they don't want to give you money, like throwing money at you, then your credit mix is not where it needs to be. So that's why we tell you credit repair is not just about your score, it's about your profile. So that's important. Just wanted to go over that. Hopefully that made sense. And then when it comes to communication, why don't you just break this down? As you're a business owner, you need to know how to communicate with your business partners. You need to know how to communicate with your customers. You need to know how to deal with objections. You need to know how to deal with a customer saying, hey, I haven't got results. What's next? What am I doing? You have to be able to diffuse a fire. If you can't diffuse a fire for a customer, you're never going to run a company of 150 employees. You're never going to run a sales team of 100 people. You're never going to have a sales team of 50 people. If you get stressed when somebody says, I haven't seen results, you're not thinking like a CEO. You're thinking like a client. Let me say that again. I don't know if you guys heard that. If you can't put out a fire for something like, hey, I haven't got results, what do I do next? If you can't communicate to lead the customer to the next solution, you're thinking like a client and not like a CEO. You have to think like a CEO. Yes, I can definitely help you with that. Yes, let me look into your profile. Yes, let me actually message my backend team to see any updates. Hey, remember, you paid for 4 rounds, not 1. Hey, remember, Express is 120 days, not 30. You paid for a service. You need to give us the time to deliver on the service. You don't get to go to TJ Maxx, buy $100 worth of clothes, try it on for a week and say, hey, you know what? I don't like this. No, they're going to tell you, I can't even take this back. How many times have we done extra rounds? How many times have we done refunds? How many times have we always done what the client wanted first? That's also a quick way for a company to go bankrupt. I worked in corporate before. We told customers no. We tell everybody yes. I have a hard time telling y'all no for a lot of shit. Did the numbers, did the math. I'm like, damn. I said yes to this, yes to that, yes to this, yes to that. That's what happened when I stepped back for 4 months. I started saying yes to everything because I thought saying yes was the best way to delegate. And it's not the best way to delegate. You have to put your foot down. So that's important to know. And then understand this. A 300 credit score to a 579 is poor. A 580 to a 669 is fair, which I think is kind of BS. 669, I think it's a little better than fair, but they're telling us it's BS. Can't beat them, better join them. 670 to a 739, that's good. Okay, I think that's great, but they're telling us it's good. 740 to a 799 is very good. That's where you should be at. From a 740 to a 799, we can get you whatever money you want as long as your credit profile and the requirements link up. We can get you whatever you want at that level. Now, if you're thinking to yourself, damn, I have a 690, don't get comfortable. How can I get to a 740? If you have a 740, you know what the game becomes? How can I keep my 740? This is all a game. Credit's going to be a game. You might have a 740 right now, but I challenge you to keep it for 5 years straight. So 800 to 850 is excellent. Really, that's what I had for the most part. Yeah, hey, that's all I have for the most part. There's 47 minutes on this call, 13 minutes left. I want to leave it for some Q&As. You guys can ask questions. Any question you guys actually ask in this chat gets pinged to our automations, and we're going to take that data and do something very special. Should we give them a little hint? Yeah. Can I give them a hint?
Yeah, go ahead.
You guys, I need you guys to drop some freaking fire emojis in this whole freaking chat so I can tell you. I wasn't going to tell you because we have to load up the account. We have to do the next part of this process. But I need you guys to light up this chat. So
now drop some robots. Drop some robots.
Yeah, drop some bots. Drop some bots in the chat. What do you give you a hint? Drop some bots in the chat. A robot. Drop a robot. Drop some fires. Drop some energy. Let's go. And let me actually put this on my Instagram. I haven't popped on the gram in a little bit. Let me let them know the community's still here. Hold on. Don't sleep on us. Hold up. Keep dropping. Look at this. You're out of your mind if you think we fell off. Remember, if you think we fell off or you think you fell off, that's a mindset. That's on you because I'm not going anywhere. You have to kill me for me to quit. But you guys are excited for this? It's about to be insane. So, when I tell you I was shocked, I'm like, there's no way. There's absolutely no way. There's absolutely no way. So, CEO Academy. I'm not going to throw a promise because I'm being very transparent this year. I have to be very clear with expectations this year so it doesn't throw off the wrong message. We have a new system where our customer service, our billing, live transfers, a lot of our stuff is going to be automated, and we tested the bot. You can call the number and say, hey, how much is a hotel pass? And AI is going to tell you with the scripts that we have built. Hey, how much is credit repair standard? It's going to tell you, hey, standard credit repair, Lorraine, costs this much. Hey, well, do you have a couple minutes? I have a couple questions about X, Y, and Z. It's going to answer your questions based on what we built into it for everything we've ever taught you in WordBoard, for everything we've ever taught you in the Q&A, for everything we've ever taught you. It's going to be built for CEO Academy, all on automation. And guess what? We took the CEO Academy video, programmed the bot, and it sounds like me. So that's freaking nuts. We called Blaze, and he thought it was Lexi, and it wasn't Lexi. It was the AI. It was the bot. So it's like, imagine if you guys got a franchise, 50 people at the same time got a franchise, and I clicked the button, and all 50 of you got a call at the same time. And it said, congratulations on getting your new franchise. What I want you to do is don't forget to miss the call. Don't miss the call on Monday and Wednesday as we're going over X, Y, and Z. And if you need anything, you can book your first onboarding call with Lex. Let me actually send you it. What time? Check this out. It literally says, it will say something like, Ryan, what time are you available? Give me your name and time that you're available, and you tell it the time. It's gonna send you a calendar invite linked already to Setmore. No fucking way. Check this out. You literally can say, I can be driving, and the only time this thing's gonna hang up, it's if you're in an emergency. If you tell the bot you're in an emergency, it'll hang up. But if you say, hey, I can't talk right now, my mom's in the passenger seat, you can take the phone, give it to your mom, and it can talk to your mom in Spanish. I don't think you guys understand. The 4 months was for that. The 4 months we were cooking up. The 4 months we were putting in work into CRMs. The 4 months we were trying to balance what we already had with all the volume, plus build these new systems. Like, think about this. Lexi's going to be able to work on her brand full time because of this. Blaze is going to be able to work on his brand full time because of this. You know, this new schedule is going to be able to keep the live interaction with live recordings because of this. And imagine if every single time you had a question about anything before you even called anybody 24/7, you could just pick up the phone. You could just pick up the phone. And we're actually going to scare you guys tonight. We're going to call a few of you guys tonight randomly. And you're going to pick it up. It's going to be CEO Academy support. We're going to have multiple. Some for billing. For those of you guys, that owe me bread, AI is going to call you now. Hey, what's going on, Cordell? It looks like your payment for 100% profit franchise is now due. Would you like me to send you an invoice? It's going to send you a payment link to your email. So, guys, this is what I said at the beginning. It's time to depend on systems and not each other so much. Because when we depend on systems, we're able to grow much faster. Like, think about this. Hey, I have a question about trade lines. I have a question about check systems. I have a question about, we are going to program it to have everything we've ever taught in a bot. And it sounds legit. It sounds like probably Cordell's ex or something. It sounds like a legit person. It's freaking insane. I pick Cordell because I can pick on Cordell. Me and Cordell are like that. I'm telling you, it's insane. Imagine calling and getting all your questions answered before being like, damn, well, Jay, Anthony, Lexi, Blaze, nobody picked up the phone. I'm fucked. Well, guess what? Those days are over. Like, you're going to be good. Trust me, you're going to be good. And then you're going to be able to schedule a follow-up. You can say, hey, I'm actually busy right now. Call me back at 6. It's calling you back. So I separated to Elevate. Now I'm back. But I'm still going to separate to Elevate in a different way. I'm going to let the bot talk to y'all. And my goal is to program this bot to have everything we ever need. Hey, what's the schedule for the week? It's going to tell you. How much is the hotel pass? It's going to tell you. So that's basically it on this call. I wanted to just share that with you guys. I'm super excited. This is insane, and this is what we have going on. You won't believe it because I didn't believe it. And I'm going to have a lot. It's going to do billing, assistant. I can say, hey, I'm going to have an assistant. Hey, what's going on? I'm going out to eat right now. This is where I'm at. Where are the best restaurants? It's going to tell me hey, send an invoice to Cordell tomorrow. It's going to send it to you for tomorrow. I don't have to do it. So this, obviously, for those of you guys that don't have my Instagram, please go on Instagram real quick. Let's make this a thing where we go crazy on the gram again. 49 people on this call. You can go through. I can scroll up and down so you guys can take a video just like I did. And you guys can just take a video, tag me. Let's get busy. Let's let people know what we're working on next. Do not give away the secret to the AI. That's what we're going to have for our community. We're going to be able to have a chat widget, and we're going to have a live number. You're going to be able to call and ask it all the questions, and it's going to be the same answer I would have gave you. So unless you want to talk to me just for fun, then cool. But it's going to tell you the same thing I would have told you. It's insane. So it does follow-ups too in sales, but I'm just trying to figure out if that thing can close better than me. I don't know. Hopefully not. That'd be fucking crazy. So we'll see. If that AI bot can close higher rate than me, then we have a problem. Then this world could end in the next 6 years. We might as well start working now. So yeah, let's just go crazy. I'm just gonna keep scrolling for some of you guys are making videos. And this was dope. I like this because it's timed. It's an hour. I can see the time. I don't have to go over it. It's structured. This call will automatically end in 4 minutes. And Wednesday we'll do the sales call. I'm going to mess around with this. It's recording. And I'm probably going to upgrade because if I upgrade, I'll be able to do more things on this webinar as well. Like you guys can unmute. I can drop offers. I can drop polls. I can drop different things on here. So this is insane. Appreciate you guys. Whoever missed that call, I feel bad. Not that much. I was just kidding. Let's turn up. Let's go into the WhatsApp, into the Instagrams. Let's get the energy up. Remember, as a community, we can go a lot further. Even if you're going through it, if you need some extra energy, just pop into the chat. Let's get back in the mode where the chat is not annoying and there's education. Now that we organized it and you know the schedule, that's what we're going to be running. So I'm excited. Let's run it. And I'm here to get to the next level. It'll tell you like, yo, I'm so sorry. It's crazy. So I'm ready to upgrade. I'm trying to figure out how to hang up, but for those of you that are here before I hang up, just want to let you guys know that I was talking to the AI earlier, and I said, hey, I'm busy right now. Like, leave me alone. And it said, oh, I'm so sorry. I apologize. And I said, can you apologize again? And it apologized again. So it's kind of dope. Say sorry. Nah, I got to go. Goodbye, guys. Peace.